Good morning, everyone. We want to welcome you to our call here on Monday, the 22nd of January. And what we're going to talk about this morning is something that we really need to talk about and train on a lot, and we seem to not do it, and that is customer care and taking care of our customers. I heard one time many years ago, back even when I was in the grocery industry, that it's easier to keep a customer than get a new one. And sometimes we focus all of our time on acquiring new customers, and once we get them, we tend to forget about them, or we don't follow up with them as much, and we ended up, we have that possibility of losing them. One of the things that's happened to us, which is a good thing, bad thing, is the company does so much in follow-up for us that it tends to cripple us a little bit sometimes as franchisees in taking care of our customers. But remember this, your customer, 9 out of 10 of them, just like your franchisees, came on board because they bought you, not Juice Plus. And so they have that relationship with you, or they've committed to you because of trust or respect or whatever it may be. So to me, it's our responsibility to continue that relationship to make sure that they stay on as good customers. And of course, if you're doing proper customer care and follow-up, that is typically where referrals will come from, where they will say, well, I was talking to a neighbor or to a friend, to a family member, and give you leads that way. It also is a way in talking with someone about maybe being a potential distributor in the business later, if they're having good results, or maybe they're talking to other people about it. So there's so many good things involved with customer care, but we seem to sometimes not put it on the front burner. We feel like once we've got them, then we kind of move on, and we're focused on getting that next one. So I want to just cover a few little points here this morning on that, and I've got a few notes written down here. But when you get your the customer order, you place a customer order, add reminders to your calendar about the follow-up system. And here's basically the way it works. The company's going to send them reminders or emails. They're going to send them 7 during their first 4-month cycle of Juice Plus. Day 1, day 7, day 14, day 21, day 30, 60, and 85. They're going to send an email to them. Obviously, day 1 is your product's been shipped, or you receive it at day 7, and so forth. You and I should be making 4 calls, emails, or texts to them. Now, what we like to train is either a phone call or a text message to that customer on day 10, day 30, day 60, and day 90 to do that follow-up. So the company's doing these 7 that first cycle. We're going to do 4 that first cycle, and they're spread out to where, if you look at that, they're getting them on a real consistent basis. What I recommend after that point is put your customer on either a text message list or an email list, depending on how many you have. Obviously, text messaging is sometimes limited to a number of people that you can send a message to, so you may have to make multiple lists of that. But I recommend once a month sending them something, whether it's an invitation to an upcoming event, like we have an event coming up Thursday night here, a prevention type health lecture with Courtney O'Donnell. It's a great time right now to be able to send that invitation out to all of your customer base. So if you have them on a list, it's a good thing to do that. And you can do it, you can say, well, I'm going to do it the 1st of every month, I'm going to do it the 10th of every month, the 15th of every month, but put it in your calendar. Send customer list something today. You can calendar that out a year in advance, so you can know already in November when you're going to send that message to them to do that. There's also a customer profile, and a lot of these resources, and most of these resources, you can get off of the Mission Driven Model website, which all of you are familiar with. But there's a customer profile that's really good to fill out, and basically it just kind of asks, why are you taking Juice Plus? This is something you fill out with your customer when you're placing the order for them. It just kind of gives you a profile on them, and then it gives you some information to follow up with them. And obviously, if someone is doing the shred, 10 or Healthy Living Revolution or one of these programs, then the follow-up may be a little bit different than what we're talking here. What I'm talking about here is just regular capsule, fruit, vegetable, berry, and omega type customers along the way. The other thing that's available is a customer experience form. And again, you can get that off a mission-driven model. And the experience form is something that you fill out with your customer after they've been taking Juice Plus for a little period of time, just to see if they're noticing any changes. A lot of people like to do it after the first 30 days. Some do it after the first 60 days. It's up to you. But it's just a questionnaire to kind of see, are they feeling better, sleeping better, eating more fruits and vegetables? Or how are they really responding to it? What it does, it kind of gives them some ideas of some things that maybe they are experiencing, but they maybe haven't noticed yet. And then one of the major things that I say that's real important with your customer is something that's relatively new, and so we have to get in the habit of doing it. But, putting your customer, getting them to sign up on your Juice Plus website where they can control their orders. In other words, what they do is they create an account there and they can control their orders. And the way you do that, if you'll go to your Juice Plus website, not your virtual office, but your Juice Plus product website, and if you'll look up in the top right kind of corner of the home page there, you will see a little icon that looks like a person. It's a round circle with a little half moon or oval underneath it. It just looks like the picture of a little person. If you click on there, then that brings you to the page where they can sign up to control their own orders. They could cancel orders, they can move orders up, they can delay them, they have control over that. And most people are used to that nowadays from ordering on Amazon and things like that. They like to be able to control their orders and be able to track their orders and things like that. So you would click on there and then send them that particular page. And the way you do that is once you click on the little icon of the person, I'll call it, okay? You click there. If you look over about 4 icons, there's 5 icons on there. The one all the way to the left is the one you click on, the little person, to bring the page up. The one all the way to the right, which, I don't know, it kind of looks like, I guess maybe an electrical symbol or something like that. If you click on that, it gives you a list of ways to forward this page to your customer. You can forward it by email, Facebook, whatever. So it gives you that drop down to do that. So I really encourage, if you haven't done that with each and individual customer, to do that so that they have control and feel like that they have control over their particular orders and so forth and so on. So again, this is just basic common knowledge here, but sometimes we have to be reminded of it. But again, just remember, it's really easier to keep a customer than to try to get a new one. And so we want to keep those customers. And other things you can do is later on, after they've been taking the product for a while, maybe they're in their second cycle, you can send them something by mail. You can send them refrigerator magnets. You can send them, if they're taking the complete, you could send them a shaker bottle. There's all types of things to do. But I think today in our society, in the self-checkout at retails and the lack of customer care at retail outlets that I see day in and day out, us taking, the initiative to go out and do something a little special and do something a little bit different in taking care of our customers to show that appreciation for them goes a long, long way. People are just not used to that today. I can tell you, and I've used this example over the years, you can go buy a $50,000 or $100,000 car, and they won't give you the customer care that we give with our Juice Plus customers by doing and following the procedures that are set up for us. Now, sure, they might treat you real well when you bring your car into the dealership, but how much follow-up do they really do? How many times have you been contacted and followed up with to see, how do you like your car, Dany? How's it doing? Do you have any questions? Do you get that from your car dealer when you spent that much money? So here we have someone spending dollars a day with us, and we can give them something that they're not going to get anywhere else buying any other product anywhere. So we want to be different. We want to be special. And that's how we do in taking care of our customers and doing good customer care. So love your customers, appreciate your customers, and spend a little time taking care of them. They will appreciate it, and your business will appreciate it too. Have a great day, guys, and hope this has been helpful for you.